Brittany Runs a Marathon is a dramedy film starring Jillian Bell. She plays Brittany Forgler. She is a late 20s woman who doesn't do much. She doesn't have a job, or she does have a job, but she doesn't quite enjoy it. She goes out and parties with her roommate Gretchen every night. She, finds herself in a bit of a midlife crisis because her life isn't really going where she wants to. And she's not really sure, what's going on with her life. She's a little overweight, and her doctor gives it to her straight up. She freaks out. She decides she's going to maybe go for a run, just a block to see if she can do it. And she finds herself, enjoying going for a run because it's free, and going to the gym is not free. So she develops a new support system, and she's on track to becoming a new, different person. So this movie is very realistic. I really liked how the movie doesn't try to be too funny. It has a great supporting cast. A lot of the supporting cast do a great job. She becomes friends with a gay father named Seth, and one of her neighbors who she doesn't like, Diana, an older woman. And this movie is actually quite the nice surprise. It's very funny, but in a subtle way. Brittany starts, deciding she wants to run the New York City Marathon, which is a pretty big goal for someone who, doesn't work out. But I really liked how the movie is really, it doesn't try too hard. And then the movie does try too hard. The third act has a lot of problems. Everything's going kind of smoothly, and then all of a sudden Brittany just starts freaking out and start being really toxic to everyone. She has really unacceptable behavior towards her friend Diana for some reason. She freaks out. She's like, "I don't need your pity," and she starts acting out, and then she starts pushing everyone away to the point where she finds herself with a setback towards the marathon. And then she starts continuing a downward spiral and picking on people she doesn't even know. And I felt like that was probably the weakest part of the movie. It kind of feels like when you're watching a rom-com and the couple's, together and they're going smooth, and then that third act, problem is like a wedge between them. Sometimes a movie can do that really natural and organic. She gets a job offer and she wants to move away. Or sometimes it's not, and it's something stupid she sees him at a coffee shop with a woman she doesn't know, and she freaks out and goes "Oh, he's cheating on me." So this movie, the sort of darkness of the plot doesn't feel natural. It feels really over the top. It's like 6 different things happen at the same time. It feels really over the top. And, she apologizes, but it doesn't really, in real life, if you're that shitty to people, they don't really give you a second chance. And the movie is less about her losing weight, and it's more about her sort of becoming a better person, which I really liked. And despite the third act problems, the movie also has a lot of really nice, raw, tender moments. There's a scene where she has a fight with her roommate because she's going in a different direction, and her roommate's toxic and won't let her, basically stand up for herself. And there's also this other scene where she makes another connection with a person that's really really intimate and really good. So the movie does have, the small faults there with the whole third act, but it doesn't overshadow the rest of the movie. The rest of the movie is really low-key. It's very funny, good jokes, really good characters, and a really heartwarming ending. So even though the movie isn't perfect, I liked that Jillian Bell finally got to have a movie where she's not overacting and trying to be super funny lady. She's just being a normal person. And the ending is quite heartwarming, and I really like that. So I give Brittany Runs a Marathon a 6.5 out of 10.